Am I recording? Oh, I am recording. Hello, it's me, Queen Tasha. Let's go for a walk and talk. So, today I am going to talk about my locks because this past Sunday was my 3-year lock anniversary. I want to talk about it. So, let me be clear. This is Loc Extensions. So, my journey started with Loc Extensions. I didn't even know that existed when I was thinking about getting locks. And then I started watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and that's how I discovered it. That you could add human hair to your hair to the desired length that you would like, to not have to go through the starter dread look. And that was something that I just didn't want to do. And that's probably what kept me back from doing it for so long. My head shape does not look good with really, really short hair. So anyways, so why did I decide to get or do dreads in the first place? So I think in my mid to late 20s-ish is when I started being an everyday wig wearer. And I love that phase of my life. It was so, I got to change up my look and the way I wore my hair, and you just threw a wig on and then you took it off, and it was nice. I remember saying to myself, I'm gonna eventually get dreads. Like when I get a little bit older, I'm gonna get dreads because I just want simple hair maintenance. So I do like to look neat and put together, but I don't feel like doing my hair. But yeah, the reason why I got locks is because I really wanted to have a low maintenance hairstyle and something that's ready to go when you wake up. You don't have to do it, you don't have to put it on, you don't have to comb it to the side, you just get up and you go. And that is the type of freedom that I love with this style. So the process of getting the lock extensions and the cost was a lot more time and money than I expected. But because I really wanted it, I just thought about it a lot, and I really just manifested that opportunity where I had the time and the money to do it. And I thought it was going to be kind of like the braids process, no more than 8 hours. This shit took 18 hours. I wasn't the only person, and just like a salon, you go in there, they start working on you, and then somebody else comes in, and then they got to do them, and then somebody else comes in, and they got to do them, and that was what was kind of happening on and off throughout the day. And I was just like, yo, this is way too expensive for you not to have like close down the shop for me, because I believe it cost me $540 because I wanted it to get it ombre with different color hair at the bottom, and she charged me extra for that. So yeah, the color at the bottom was a lot more vibrant when I first got it done, and I'll show some pictures of what it looked like when I first got it done. But it kind of has faded over time, but it's still, you can still see it. It still pops. People love the color. But yeah, and basically the process was I chopped most of my hair off, and then I grew it out to about 3 to 4 inches around. And then what she does is she just sections it off and braids it. And then she uses a technique where she uses this hair. And I have some of that extra hair. I'll show it here. So how my hair has been locking, I have 4C hair, and my hair is really stubborn. It does like to twist up, like if I wrap it around my finger and twist up. But it really took a long time for it to start locking at the beginning. Like, first for it to grow out enough for there to be any extra locking outside of what she had put, because she put it right as close to the root as possible. But yeah, it took about 6 weeks for like even a little bit of growth to happen. And then I went to the shop and because I wanted her to retwist it the first time before I went out of town, just so I can see what she did and feel what she did. And there wasn't really much to retwist at that point. It was still really tight, and it was still there wasn't that much new growth. There was around my fast growth parts, like which are around my edges. My edges, even though they are weak, they grow fast. Or that parts of my hair will grow quicker than in the middle. So it was still really tight in the middle, but like around the edges, I had her tighten up, and she ran some water through my hair. It felt so great. And since then, I've been kind of doing my own hair. But yeah, at the beginning, I would say for the first year, it was slowly locking, and I tried a lot of different things when I was doing the maintenance. I was doing the maintenance way more consistently in the beginning, like every 4 to 6 weeks. And I was washing my hair twice a week, because something about when your hair is wet, the follicles open, and you don't want to use conditioner, she said, to keep the follicles open. When the follicles open, that's when there's friction between them, and that's why they lock up. Something like that. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, for the first year, it was growing a lot, because I was doing a lot of different things, natural things that I was trying to help grow my hair, like rice water rinses. At the beginning, I was doing way too many apple cider vinegar rinses until I learned more about it. I only do it once or twice a year now, which I'm gonna do today. Today is wash day, and so I'm gonna wash, retwist, color, cut a little bit, and yeah, and wash. Did I say wash? I don't know. So yeah, I got a lot of cute little surprises. I am cutting some of it out. They are extensions. They last for 5 years. Or they don't last for 5 years. You could probably keep them in forever, but the quality of them and them staying attached to each other only lasts for about 5 years. And I'm 3 years in. I can definitely see, the age in them. Like I said, the color has faded in the colored part, but it still looks really nice. But I just want to cut some down. It's really, really long, and it makes it really, really heavy. And I don't think my hair is going to be as heavy as the extensions. So yeah, I'm going to cut it down to its original size. So probably about right there at my tip. Just get rid of this. My hair has grown out. Some of the extensions have fallen out. There's a couple of them that are just my hair. I can find one. It's in here somewhere. Here's one. So this one is my hair. The extension came out of it, took some of my hair with it. The extension has some of my hair in it. So this is all my dread. I also have some starter dreads of ones that just snapped right off from the root, and I'm restarting them with hair. So that's that. So my everyday hair care, when I remember, like I said, I used to be way more like diligent and consistent. I got lazy for a little bit. Now I'm really getting back into it. I have a water bottle that I use purified water from my Berkey filter, and I just put a little bit of peppermint or lavender essential oils, a couple drops in it, and shake it up. I spray that, and it makes my hair smell like I just brushed my teeth. Also, I'll do that on the same day or every other day. I'll put some type of oil in it and just really massage my scalp with the oil. and you put the water on first because it opens up the pores so the oil will receive it. Found that out late in life. But anyway, so that's my daily-ish hair care. I also, when I want to slick down my edges, because I do have some baby hairs that never grew up, and I make my own flaxseed gel. And if you're interested in seeing me do that, leave a comment below. But I use that to put on my edges, so I'll put that on. I don't do it all the time, but when I want to be cute and fancy, or just, you know, it's looking a little raggedy up there, I'll use some flaxseed gel for my edges and bring down my little, you know, old school sideburns. That's pretty much it for daily. Monthly would be washing it. Retwist method that I use right now is just hand twisting and palm rolling. And I use my own gel, and I just made a cream today, and it is basically my gel mixed in with shea butter and coconut oil and a couple other oils like castor oil. I put a little bit of lavender in there, but also I'm going to do a protective style so that it stays longer. That is my problem. Why my hair doesn't lock. Well, not my only problem, but my main problem. But I would love to get a consultation on my locks and how I've been taking care of them. Most people give me good compliments, but like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I just watched a couple YouTube videos, which is why you're watching this now, to figure out what to do maybe that will help. And doing it myself definitely has saved me money, for sure, but it doesn't save me time, because it takes all day to wash my hair and then retwist it, and I dread that day. I dread locking day, and it's gonna take me all day today to do what I have planned, so we'll see what happens. So my overall review of having Loc Extensions for 3 years has been the best decision I've ever made for my hair. And I've gone through a lot of different hair journeys, and this has been by far the best one. I mainly only do natural stuff to it, so it's very low maintenance. I can just get up and go. It gives me style flexibility. It's such a blessing, and I get why people do this. I get it. And I found out by having it that there's this whole lock community. Like, people just come up to me and be like, how long have you been growing your locks? And at the beginning I was a little hesitant to be like, oh, I went and got Loc Extensions, because people want to know your length based on the amount of time it took you to grow your hair. And so I'm glad now that I have a couple non-ones, so I can show you, like, after 3 years, this is how much hair I've grown. And that's pretty good. I haven't measured it. I mean, I don't really care, but I'm just glad that it grows and it locks by itself. You know, that's pretty cool. So overall, it was a great decision. It's definitely a huge financial investment, but you get return on your investment, especially if you end up doing your own hair. So if you've been thinking about getting locks and you're not sure about the whole short phase, or you just want to start off with some length, I mean, that's what I really wanted, and then I really recommend this. This is definitely worth an investment, and it's definitely been great. It looks pretty natural. Most people think that they're all real. My hair, like I said, comes down to about here now. If I get really close, you can see the 3 shades that there is, because my hair is a different color from the hair that I chose here, and then there's this other color. So that's how I really check. But it's been a great decision, and I can't wait for my hair to grow out to this length, and all of the extensions are done. Well, I made it back. Thank you for coming on a walk with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe. Have a great day.